Protecting buyers and lenders in Cache Valley for over 40 years, Northern Title is the trusted name in the tri-state areas of Idaho, Utah, and Wyoming. The staff at Northern Title in Preston protect you from unknown complications like access issues, unpaid taxes, hidden liens, or easement restrictions. Choose the right title company. Choose to close with Northern Title of Preston. Good deeds done daily. Call today at 208-852-5.
It's time for more great local high school sports action. We'll join the My Local Radio Sports Network coming up in 20 seconds from Mark. Everything is set. We're ready for another great sports broadcast on the My Local Radio Sports Network. Coming up in 10 seconds from Mark. Enjoy what should be another great broadcast coming up in 5 seconds from Mark. It's time for Westside High School Sports. Today's game is brought to you by Beckstead Real Estate, the real estate experts for Franklin County and beyond. Day Mountain Ranch, relax, retreat, recharge. Crumble Cookies, bringing friends and family together over the world's best cookies. Magnolia Road, ladies, stop in and update your wardrobe today. Puppy Steps Training, Northern Utah and Southern Idaho's premier board and puppy training facility since 2011. Butterfly Express Essential Oils in Clifton, where quality doesn't have to be expensive. West Motors, your only stop for newer used cars in Preston and in Logan. Stokes Market True Value, with the freshest meat and produce in Preston. Webb Funeral Home, serving Preston and surrounding communities since 1925. Ralph's Construction, building homes in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. I Care for You, not just a name, but a commitment. Franklin County Medical Center, with the finest care in all of the Cache Valley. Preston Auto Parts Car Quest. We have all the parts you need to keep your car running strong. Naylor Insurance, your local agent for home, health, life, and auto. North Stars Ultimate Outdoors. Get ready for your next outdoor adventure at North Stars Ultimate Outdoors in Preston. Evergreen Financial Partners. When planning your future, trust the experts at Evergreen Financial Partners in Preston and now in Pocatello. Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency. Don't leave the things that matter to you to chance. Call Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency today. Northern Title, the trusted name in the tri-state area. And by Papa J's Deli and Jerky in Clifton. This broadcast is made possible through an agreement of Preston Broadcasting, LLC and Westside High School Athletics, and is a production of Preston Broadcasting, LLC. This game is intended for the private, non-commercial use of our audience. Any rebroadcast or reproduction of this broadcast without the express written consent of Old West Media is strictly prohibited.
Step into a realm of beauty and sophistication at Day Mountain Ranch Home and Apothecary. Immerse yourself in the gentle radiance of our exquisite and popular candles, filling your home with captivating fragrances that embrace the senses. Bring refined tranquility into your home and elevate your connection to harmony through our exquisite decor, all while staying here in Franklin County. Elevate your living space with the allure of Day Mountain Ranch Home and Apothecary. Visit us today on 10th North Main Street in downtown Preston.
When you think of a medical center's vital signs, you think of a monitor beeping. Today, Franklin County Medical Center is sharing a new set of vital signs. They're the vital signs of a growing hospital. Our new medical office building is now home to the care you depend on. You'll visit us here for primary, specialty, and walk-in care. Franklin County Medical Center has been a vital part of the region's healthcare since 1929, right in your neighborhood.
Calling all cookie lovers. Crumble, the nation's fastest growing cookie company, has fresh new flavors weekly. Until Saturday, enjoy mouth-watering specialty flavors and warm chocolate chip cookies made fresh daily. Crumble is open 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. weekdays, 8 a.m. to midnight on Friday and Saturday, and are closed on Sundays. Savor the flavors before they're gone. Order today. This is the Polar Bear Pregame Show. Coming up, we'll have details on the upcoming game. We'll visit with the coach, and we'll look at the other games going on around the area. It's all on the Polar Bear Pregame Show. The Polar Bear is back and better than ever. Grab some for lunch today or stop by after the game. Polar Bear Burgers and Shakes on State Street at the south end of the city of Preston.
Well, welcome in everybody here to one last edition of Westside Pirate Boys basketball here at the Pro Image Sports Holiday Classic in Rocky Mountain, or in Meridian, Idaho at Rocky Mountain High School. The Westside Pirates won their second round game versus the Kamiah Cubs and have now come to face the Ambrose Archers here in the Consolation Championship game at 10:30 at Rocky Mountain High School. Hi and welcome in everybody. I am Cody Olsen, your voice of the Westside Pirates, prepping you for today's game on the Polar Bear Pregame Show. Let's go ahead and take a look at what we know about these two teams, brought to you by North Star's Ultimate Outdoors. It's where the fun starts, 777 North State Street in Preston. Well, taking a look at the Ambrose Archers, this is a private institution here in Meridian. They did not have to drive very far to participate in this tournament. They are fresh and ready to take on a very good Westside team for Ambrose. Returning all-conference players in Tyson Hughes and Lincoln Mathis, number 3 and number 4 on our stat sheet. The junior and senior both stand at 6'3". They have great height, great speed. This is a very, very similar type of team to what we saw in the Baker Bulldogs back on Thursday. So we get ready to see what this team can do. Keep an eye out also for coach's son, Eli Sugarman. We got two coaches' sons named Eli in this game, and we're going to find out which of the two Elis is going to lead his team to victory tonight. Both can shoot from beyond the perimeter, and they can run the floor. For Westside, they come off of a win against the Kamiah Cubs and looked really good doing it in a game where they ran the floor and felt like the more dominant team. Both of these teams really dominated their opponents yesterday. They want to come away with the Consolation Championship win. Ambrose, earlier on in the tournament, was knocked out by the Wildcats of Lap Y, and the Division I commit to Utah State, why not, of Lap Y. He's going to be heading to the Mountain West to play basketball down in Logan. And that is who knocked out the Archers in the first round. In the second round, Ambrose was able to take care of business versus Homedale by a 25-plus win in that one. They really took it to Homedale and looked like the dominant team. Both these teams won yesterday. They look to get back into it now. This has been the North Stars Ultimate Outdoors scene set. It's where the fun starts, 777 North State Street in Preston. We'll run through some messages from our wonderful sponsors that allowed us to come out here to Boise to cover this game in an audio-only format and get you ready for tip-off in just a minute. A big shout-out and thank you to Evergreen Financial Partners for our coaches show throughout the year. Was not able to catch up with Coach Brown, but just kind of talking to the assistant coaches while coming into the building here tonight. They talked about the athleticism of Ambrose and how important it is that you need to match physicality for physicality out onto the floor. And that's 100% right. You're also going to be probably giving up the height advantage as well. You take a look at the Ambrose roster, and their heights go as followed. 6'2", 6'3", 6'3", 6'1", 6'4", 6'7", 6'1", 6'6", with a couple sub-5'11s in there as well. So you're giving up height. That means you have to double down on the physicality. We'll come back to you for more on the Polar Bear Pregame Show right after this on 105.5 KACH and the My Local Radio Sports Network. Are you looking to buy or sell a home but confused where to even begin the process? Come to the most trusted and longest established real estate group in Franklin County with Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team.
We've been a proud part of this community since 1979 when my dad, Scott Beckstead, began here in Preston. Since our founding, we've come to know the importance of honesty and promoting a community of giving back. Contact me, Bailey Beckstead, and our team at Beckstead Real Estate for all your real estate needs, buying, selling, or renting.
Since 2005, North Star's Ultimate Outdoors has been Cache Valley's source for fun and adventure. It's here you can find the biggest selection of snowmobiles, ATVs, utility vehicles, and handheld power equipment from the brand names you know, such as Steel, Polaris, and Yamaha. The professionally trained staff at North Star's Ultimate Outdoors of Preston has what it takes to get you out on the nation's leading brands. The best deals in the best town. North Star's Ultimate Outdoors. It's where the fun starts. 777 North State Street, Preston.
105.5 FM KACH.
Hi, we're Braden and Brittany Smith with Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency.
We're Preston Proud and Idaho Strong.
Hi, I'm Jan Stone with Northern Title of Preston, and we are Preston Proud, Idaho Strong.
Hi, I'm Bill Chambers from North Star's Ultimate Outdoors, and we are Preston Proud and Idaho Strong.
Hi, I'm Jonathan Larson. I'm with HK Auto, and we are Dayton Proud and Idaho Strong.
We're Preston Proud, Idaho Strong, serving Franklin County and beyond.
If you haven't been to Woodward's Country Store lately, you are missing out. As proud supporters of Westside and Preston High School athletics, we're here to fuel your day and support our wonderful community. Fill up your tank, grab a delicious sandwich, and get everything you need for life's little adventures. Woodward's Country Store, where convenience meets quality and community spirit.
Crumble Cookies, the nation's fastest growing cookie company, is here in the Cache Valley, offering freshly baked cookies for carryout, delivery, or curbside pickup. Just download the Crumble app or visit their website.
Magnolia Road is here to bring you the latest trends in women's fashion. We believe fashion should not only be stylish, but also comfortable and inclusive for every body type, with sizes small through 3X. We strongly believe in giving back to our community, and by supporting Magnolia Road, you are not only embracing fashion, but also supporting Preston and Westside activities. Our team is here to help you find that perfect outfit that suits your style and makes you feel confident. Visit Magnolia Road at our new location, 12 North State Street, Preston, Idaho.
Hi, my name is Penny Wright, born and raised in Preston. I am your local Medicare agent. I am here to give you the knowledge you need so you can make an informed and wise choice for your Medicare needs. Call me at 208-852-2367 if you're turning 65 or have any Medicare questions.
Whether you're an athlete looking to treat strained or sore muscles, a multitasking mom seeking balance, or just looking to boost your mood and nutrition, Butterfly Express is here for you. Experience the soothing scents and holistic benefits that cater to both your body and mind with our wide selection of essential oils, herbs, and supplements. And the best part is, unlike other big brand companies, Butterfly Express is affordable and local. Visit us in Clifton or explore our collection online at butterflyexpress.shop and use the promo code KACH10 for 10% off all regularly priced items. Quality doesn't have to be expensive. Butterfly Express Essential Oils.
It's the goal in everyone's life to reach financial independence and security. Evergreen Financial Partners in Preston can help with strategies to assist in those goals. They will design a plan to suit you, whether it be for your family, home, or current or future investments. Evergreen Financial Partners can help with life insurance, long-term life, 401ks, retirement plans, or mutual funds. Contact the experts at Evergreen Financial and let them put a plan together for you. Find them at 41 West 1st South in Preston or go online to set your appointment at evergreenfinancialpartners.net. Evergreen Financial Partners, your first step to financial security.
We all have those times in life where having insurance has been a great comfort in helping to make a bad situation better. Naylor Insurance takes pride in being that friend there to help you when you need it the most. Serving the community since 1978, Naylor Insurance is proud to represent a number of carriers to fit your insurance needs. Stop by our new location, 223 North State Street in Preston.
When buying a vehicle, you want the process to be straightforward and the financing simple. At West Motor and West Motor Ford, that's exactly the way that you'll be treated. They also understand that accidents can happen and maintenance will be needed. When you find yourself in need of body and paint work, windshield repair, work under the hood, or under the vehicle, West Motor would love to help you out and earn your trust. Turn to West Motor and West Motor Ford in Preston and Hyde Park.
WestMotorCompany.com.
Welcome back into the pregame show brought to you by the Polar Bear, located on the south side of Preston. Go ahead, find a shake, find a great burger, and check it out. Brand new here in the month of November, working into December, and a new addition to the Franklin County area. We thank you all for joining us here. This is an audio-only broadcast of the Consolation Championship game between the Ambrose Archers and the Westside Pirates. We get ready for that matchup happening in about 2 minutes and 30 seconds away from tip-off time. We'll take one more quick break, come back to you for the final thoughts and our starting lineups, brought to you by Webb Funeral Home in just a moment here on 105.5 KCH and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
When it comes to all things electrical, Sean Carter and the guys at S&T Electrical should always be your go-to crew. With experience in everything from new construction to repairs, service, and new installations, S&T Electrical is professional and friendly in all they do. Your electrical work will be done right. Call S&T Electric today at 208-852-5878.
This is Sean Carter with S&T Electric. It's what we do.
When you are looking for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, but you want something that is ready to eat now, always stop at the Stokes Market Deli in Preston. With cold and hot cases, you can always find food that is fresh, hot, or cold. Sandwiches, soup, salads, deviled eggs, donuts, wraps, cheese trays, desserts, and a hot and delicious buffet. A meal out doesn't have to be at a restaurant. Come and enjoy something for everyone at the Stokes Market Deli today. 217 South State Street in Preston.
Webb Funeral Home is proud to be the leading provider of funeral services in northern Cache Valley, including southeast Idaho, for almost 100 years. We are a full-service mortuary offering the highest quality services with very affordable pricing. We have plans to meet everyone's budget, from traditional funeral services to graveside services and cremation options. We gladly provide free insurance coverage review, quality headstones and monuments, as well as funeral transcriptions. Let us answer any questions you might have by calling us at 208-852-0533. Webb Funeral Home, a trusted name in funeral service since 1925.
Discover your ultimate escape at Day Mountain Ranch. Come enjoy our upscale lodges, perfect for family reunions and corporate retreats. Unwind, bond, and make memories that last in one of our luxury cabins. Host your dream wedding on our secluded property, perfect with a captivating nature backdrop. Or join our gun club. Rent or bring your own firearms and master your skills in private classes or dynamic group sessions at our premier state-of-the-art private gun range up to 2,200 yards. Your outdoor adventure and retreat begins at Day Mountain Ranch, 77 South Spring Creek Road, Preston, Idaho. Reserve your spot now at dmrresort.com. It's time to meet tonight's lineup for the Westside Pirates. The starting lineups are brought to you by Webb Funeral Home, a trusted name in funeral service since 1925.
Brendan Ballard, Clifton, Idaho.
Eli Brown, Dayton, Idaho.
Parker Moser, Clifton, Idaho.
Ivan Campbell, Weston.
Crew Sage, Dayton, Idaho.
Bean Robinson, Clifton, Idaho.
Rafe Graves, Dayton, Idaho.
Reddick Graves, Dayton, Idaho.
McKay Peterson, Clifton, Idaho.
Welcome back into the sports broadcast booth. We get our starting lineups for the Ambrose Archers starting tonight, or rather this morning for Ambrose and the Archers. Number 2, Eli Sugarman. And number 3, Tyson Hughes. And number 15, Jacob Anstein, and number 24, Tristan Trevino. And number 2, number 32, Mark Yanor. So the starting five for the Archers, Sugarman, Hughes, Anstein, Trevino, and Yanor. That is your starting lineups for Ambrose. And starting for the West Side Pirates, number 1, number 3, Parker Moser. Eli Brown. I'm having a hard time picking everything out. Garrett Robinson. Number 23, Ivan Campbell. And number 32, Reddick Graves. So the same starting lineup that we have seen throughout the entirety of the tournament. First ones to come off the bench. I mean, Coach Brown goes deep into his rotation. You're going to be seeing a healthy dose of Henderson, Sage, Rafe, and Brendan Balliff as well. This is the squad. This is what Coach Brown has wanted. These kids are a lot of these kids seniors, and they are ready to start things off here in this one. Starting off tip-off music, it's Graves and Sugarman. Graves and Hughes, out on the floor in the half circle to tip things off. Ball is up in the air, and the tip is won by the Archers. Back into the arms of the point guard Trevino. He will go to the near side for Sugarman. Jab steps at the top of the arc, and they start their offensive set working against the quick rotation offense or defense of West Side. Here's the knifing in, layup move, danced off the front of the rim and goes in for Trevino, who hop-skipped in the near side and got it to go on the baseline. Ambrose up by 2. Moser on the far side, and you're going to get a little bit of a trap game action on the far side wing. Campbell, wraparound pass to Graves. He's triple teamed up to Brown, who shoots the 3 ball, and that's off the left side. Offensive rebound, Campbell, and it gets knocked away by his own man. Campbell and Anstein wrestle each other for the jump ball underneath the basket. It looked like Campbell had a great opportunity to put that ball back, but Graves comes in and knocks it away from him. West Side will keep it on the right side of the basket. Wrap into Campbell, who gets a good look, and he misses the shot again. Ball goes around and kicked out of bounds by the Archers. Stays with West Side in the near side corner. So that's 2 misses for Campbell just in the bunny hop area from 2 feet out. Does not want to go into the bucket. And they'll get another chance with 35 seconds on the shot clock. Moser to Brown inside, mid-post dribbles out of it, goes up and underneath inside the key, and that one will not go either. Bounces into the arms of Campbell, who goes into his own up and under move, and he walks with the basketball after taking 1 too many steps on the far side of the key. Turnover on the Pirates. They go 0 for 3 shooting there, could not get the ball to go into the bucket, and the Archers will take it, breaking the press of West Side quickly. Here comes the cross-court pass to the near side of Sugarman. Guarded by Brown, kick out for 3. Hughes off the back iron, no good. Robinson tracks down the rebound on the far side, gives it to Brown, who crosses over at the near. Avoiding the trap on the near side angles. Campbell calls for it underneath. It goes in and out of his hands and out of bounds, guarded well by the 6'6" center, sophomore Mark Yanor. Hughes. Top of the half-court line again, breaking it easily, and that was a dangerous pass. Parker Moser sacrificing his body and diving out of bounds to try and keep it in play, but is tipped around and sent off of his right hand. Archers have been able to break the press of West Side pretty easily with some confident passes. Here they are in the half-court set, and the near side Hughes. Pink shoes, gives it to Yanor underneath, who wings it back over to the near side, pumps once, driving in Sugarman, and he's fouled on the drive. 2 shots coming up for Eli Sugarman. These Ambrose Archers are very dangerous in terms of shiftiness and athleticism getting to the basket. They've been able to get past their defenders of West Side, and Sugarman leaves the first free throw off the front of the rim to the left, no good. 6:11 here in the first quarter, brought to you by Northern Title, the trusted name in the tri-state area of Utah, Idaho, and Wyoming. Sugarman's second attempt will rattle in for a 3-point lead and his first points of the game. Here comes Campbell breaking the press out on the far side quickly, gives it back to Brown at the top of the arc, who knifes in, wiggles around to the near side pass. Robinson out, and the lazy bounce pass almost stolen away at the top of the arc. Here's Robinson step in for 3 on the left side wing, off the back iron, Long rebound taken by the Archers. Flips it back to Hughes on the left side. Acrobatic layup, and he is fouled on that shot. No good on the attempt, but 2 more free throws coming up. Westside's had some good looks right now. They just have not gotten that thing to go into the basket. Here comes Hughes for his first free throw, and that one is good. On the board right now, Trevino, Sugarman, and Hughes with a 4-0 lead for the Archers. Make that 5 as Hughes goes 2 for 2 at the line. Here comes a full court press from the Archers. Brown gives it to Campbell, who spins his way back down the left side and into the key with the right hand. Takes it all the way from the half-court line in. Here comes the quick transition 3 off the right side, no good by Sugarman. Coach Brown trying to call the boys to get going faster, and they go to the same play for Campbell, who spins off his defender, and the defender falls down. They give the offensive foul against Ivan, and that will be the 3rd team foul with 5:20 left here in the first. Our scoreboard reading 5-2 in favor of the Archers. Piney into the ball game, gets the quick feed on the right side block, rises over the top of Graves and gets it to go. And right now, the Archers looking like a little bit more balanced and aggressive team. Been hitting their shots. Brown gets the feed on the right side wing, gonna get that trap in. Campbell on the baseline, spins, gives it back to Moser, who wings up a awkward shot. It's rejected by the rim, and we get a foul as Piney rolls over the top of Graves in the key. Wrestling for the basketball after the rejection of the rim by the shot of Moser. Crusade coming in, trying to match that energy that the Archers are bringing defensively. Moser will inbound on the far side of the basket, wings it over to Sage, knifes in, up and under move, and his shot hangs on the right side, no good. Offensive rebound, Graves, and he is afflicted by some good defense there, misses the shot. Here comes the Archers the opposite way. Left elbow jumper short by Mathis. Sage with the rebound, gets a screen from Campbell. Stops on the left side wing, gives it up to the top as the guards of Westside hounded right now by the defense beyond the perimeter. Here is a bad pass from Sage right in between the legs of Campbell, and it bounces off of his fingers and through his legs and out of bounds. Another turnover, 7-2. Westside still has not been able to get their feet underneath them. No real momentum and action here. There's a bad pass on the opposite end. Lucky, too, that Ambrose didn't score. Campbell, kick out to Sage in the corner. Steps underneath the defender, takes the mid-range shot. That one bounces in and out. Graves, offensive rebound and the putback, and that's what Westside needs right now is some presence inside. Reddick Graves cuts to the lead down to 3, 7-4. Pass almost dropped on the near side wing by Piney. Gives it to Hughes. Baseline jumper. Holds on the front of the rim. No good. Brown gets the rebound. Works to the far sideline and crosses the half-court line quickly. Wraparound pass to Moser. Into the key. Graves just behind him. It's good thought and a good idea. Graves just kind of moved as Parker committed to the pass from the top of the key to the left side baseline, and it goes behind him. Tips out of his fingers and out of bounds. So, again, a little bit shaky to start things off here for Westside. They're not getting really blown out. It's really been both teams haven't hit some easy shots, but it's really been affecting Westside mostly. Lincoln Henderson has checked into the ballgame. He'll man the top of the 3-2 zone implemented defensively by the Pirates. Here's Hughes on the near side wing, passing back and forth with Sugarman at the top of the arc. Ambrose trying to figure out this new defense that Westside has implemented. Hughes knifing in, holds it, and he will carry the basketball. Tucks it right into his hip as he bounced off of Robinson on the near side wing, and then that is what our officials saw and will call. It will be a turnover back over to the Pirates. Hot potato pass from the baseline back to Eli Brown, jogging across the midcourt line, surveys and gives it out to the far side angles for Henderson. Driving that baseline far side is Brown, gives it to Henderson again. Good steal by Hughes, out in space. Everybody collapses in on him, and he walked with the basketball. looked like an Olympic triple step jumper. Forgot what the official name is, but bounce, bounce, bounce about 20 feet down the key and gets called for the travel violation. Here comes very aggressive play from Ambrose, well out beyond the perimeter, and it is affecting Westside to get their inlet passes and run their offense. Right now, the two guards are guarding almost near the 10-foot line of the volleyball court. They're coming out to trap, and it's really affecting things here. Here's Campbell stepping into the jumper. He had a good look, and it's off the back iron. Rebound by Mathis. Long ways down the court. Sugarman tracks it down in the near side corner in the half-court offense. Gives it back to Mathis, who wraps the pass around, and it's stolen away by Bean. Brown out in space, and it's going just out of bounds. And Westside has not been able to get their passes in right now. If they've been able to get those, they'd be in a lot better shape. We get our first time out of the ballgame, brought to you by Magnolia Road on the Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team presentation of Westside Pirate Basketball. 7-4 lead for Ambrose here in the Consolation Championship game. We'll be back on the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Protecting buyers and lenders in Cache Valley for over 40 years, Northern Title is the trusted name in the tri-state areas of Idaho, Utah, and Wyoming. The staff at Northern Title in Preston protect you from unknown complications like access issues, unpaid taxes, hidden liens, or easement restrictions. Choose the right title company. Choose to close with Northern Title of Preston. Good deeds done daily. Call today at 208-852-5700.
As we bring you back into Rocky Mountain High School, a full timeout taken by the Westside Pirates. Coach Brown drawing something up on the board and getting his kids excited for an offensive set, more than likely, coming up. First, they got to play some defense. Common thing that we've seen here in the first 6 minutes of the first quarter, both teams really, outrunning their brains right now. Bad passes, unforced errors, travels, and all that like. And here it is again. Ambrose turns the ball over on a bad pass. Here's Robinson rising into the lane. His layup will not go. Brown floats back after the offensive rebound on the left side and gets that one to go. Here comes a quick pass to the far side. Back to Hughes. Now Mathis down in the far side corner, going down the baseline, and the attack of Tristan Trevino able to knock it home. So points traded for points. 9-6 on the scoreboard. Lincoln Henderson double teamed as they cross the 10-foot line of the volleyball court. It's a 2-1-2 zone, and it's quite interesting to look at. Not something that you see very often. Sage, give it back to Brown on the far side angles, and Westside trying to figure this thing out. Got to get it down and underneath. They're allowing the baseline shots, and right now Westside able to make two in a row. Robinson floats one from the near side. Falls down and in. Cross-court pass gets past the press break. The press of Westside, and an easy bucket there from Mathis, who got the cross-court pass. Here is Henderson getting up and under the screen from Brown. Substitutions coming in. Campbell comes out, so too does Brown. It's Moser and Reddick Graves. 2-1-2 zone, long cross-court pass to the near side wing. Sage, great move, floats it up, and that one bounces around, no good. Ball thrown back into the arms of Westside after the easy pass that was just laid up. Here's Sage, step back three in the corner. That one looks short and is short. Another offensive rebound. Robinson just rotated the foot one too many times after the offensive rebound. Westside is getting a ton of second chance points right here, but they have not been able to get the ball in consistently. Here's Hughes. Past Henderson, lost the basketball. It's stolen away. Moser on the one-on-one, easy layup, and he gets it to go off the glass, going coast to coast. 11-10. Moser takes advantage of the miscue of the Archers. 19 seconds left here in the first quarter. Rising for three, Mathis. Long shot, won't go, rebound Graves, and Moser with 10 seconds on the shot clock crosses half court. Knifes into the lane, kicks it out to Graves, who takes the three-point bomb, and that's off the left side, tipped around and shot, no good. Low shooting percentage really for both teams, and we've got a tight one here in the Consolation Championship game after the end of the first quarter. Ambrose leads 11-10. We'll be back right after this on 105.5 KACH and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Are you looking to buy or sell a home but confused where to even begin the process? Come to the most trusted and longest established real estate group in Franklin County with Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team.
We've been a proud part of this community since 1979 when my dad, Scott Beckstead, began here in Preston. Since our founding, we've come to know the importance of honesty and promoting a community of giving back. Contact me, Bailey Beckstead, and our team at Beckstead Real Estate for all your real estate needs, buying, selling, or renting.
Hey there, Pirate fans! If you like tonight's game, make sure to follow and subscribe to My Local Radio Westside on YouTube to watch live Westside Pirate sports action online all year round.
Up the hole goes Moser. He makes one man miss, and he's off to the races. He's at midfield.
Don't miss a moment and stay in the loop with MyLocalRadio.com this sports season.
Welcome back here into the action. The start of the second quarter. Westside trails by 1 to the Ambrose Archers of Meridian, Idaho. Westside now dipping into their own 2-1-2 zone. It's broken down by the athleticism of Hughes knifing the baseline. That is where the weak spot of that defense is. You allow the baseline drives, and that's where the points in this game have really come by. Here's Graves pitching it out to Moser on the near side. Bounces off of his man, is rejected by the side of the backboard. Bullet pass down the lane. The layup is well short. Tipped around and grabbed by Sage. Here's Graves on the near side, who walks with it, trying to collect the pass. Too quick. Both teams really have been sacrificing quality for quantity in terms of possessions and trying to get this thing going. Ambrose 13, Westside 10. Near side corner, Mathis, cross-court pass to the opposite end. Stepping in, driving, bouncing underneath, and everybody loses track of the 6'6" sophomore Yenor. And he just underneath the basket, reversal layup. And that's a 5-point lead for the Archers. Moser dribbles in and out of pressure, lost the basketball, pokes that one away. The Archers come down the near baseline, bullet pass on the trailing layup, tipped around, and it's last touched by Westside. There was 4 in the area, and it just gets pushed off the fingertips of Rafe Graves and out of bounds. Rafe will take a quick breather on the bench. Campbell comes in for Henderson. On the floor, Brown, Campbell, Graves, Moser, and Sage. Up by 5 now. The Archers kind of figuring out a little bit more how to attack this zone. It makes more sense considering that they practice it in practice. Here comes the athletic jumper right at the free throw line, ducking under one screen and getting right to that free throw line by Hughes. Brown, near side 3 is blocked by Hughes. And right now he's everywhere. 17-10. Substitution, out comes Yenor, in comes Jacob Anstein. Tough go for the offensive Westside, figuring this thing out. Sage to Brown on the far side corner, wrap-in pass to Graves, hops into the lane and misses the push shot with the left hand. Sage gets the interception, tries to throw it inbounds. His momentum carries him out of bounds, and he throws it back into the arms of the Archers. Here's the rise 3 from the corner, tipped around, and that one Missed twice, another offensive rebound. Mathis for the left side wing three, tipped again. Finally grabbed on the defensive rebound by Sage. Brown into the lane, wrap into Campbell. Using his body, he gets fouled. No, yes, a foul before the shot by Anstein. Moser moseys on over to the far side, gets the ball from the referee. Countdown starts. Campbell saves it on the right side elbow. Brown, near side, dribbles, baseline, floats it with the right hand, and that will not go in. Foul on the rebound. Ivan Campbell gets in the way of Mathis trying to get out of the pile after the rebound. 5:18 left in the second, brought to you by Butterfly Express Essential Oils. Quality doesn't have to be expensive. Butterfly Express Essential Oils. Right now, Ambrose in the driver's seat with momentum. Good possession passing. Here is Hughes knifing into the lane, high off the glass, and goes over the top of a few West Side defenders. 19-10. 6-0 run for the Archers. Since the start of the second quarter, West Side has not been able to get much going. Here's Brown, easy look on the baseline, it won't go. Rebound, back to Brown, into the lane. He goes back into it and leaves it well short and airballs it from 5 feet out. Cherry picking the opposite way, and the easy layup by Trevino. West Side cannot buy a bucket, lid on the basket, and on the opposite end, bucket looks as wide as the ocean for the Archers. 21-10 and the timeout. We'll take the break, come back right after this on 105.5 KACH and the My Local Radio Sports Network. Whether you're an athlete looking to treat strained or sore muscles, a multitasking mom seeking balance, or just looking to boost your mood and nutrition, Butterfly Express is here for you. Experience the soothing scents and holistic benefits that cater to both your body and mind with our wide selection of essential oils, herbs, and supplements. And the best part is, unlike other big brand companies, Butterfly Express is affordable and local. Visit us in Clifton or explore our collection online at butterflyexpress.shop and use the promo code KACH10 for 10% off all regularly priced items. Quality doesn't have to be expensive. Butterfly Express Essential Oils. Back into the midway point of the second quarter. It's been all Ambrose as they have figured out the keys of scoring, have turned some fast break points up, and they have gone on a substantial run of 9-0 since the start of the second quarter. Westside has not been able to get points on the board. It's been great defensive work turning into offense for Ambrose. Westside just hasn't been able to get the ball in the bucket. Here's Moser almost losing the basketball on the left side wing. Back to Bean, kick out for three, and that just goes 90% of the way in the bucket and pops out. Pirates racing to try and stop the fast break of the Archers. Gives it back to Trevino, near side. Sugarman has an open lane, gets past Moser, and another layup attempt is good. Right now, the speed of Ambrose also working against the West Side Pirates. 23-10. Brown. Bounce pass to Moser. Knifes in, gives it to Robinson. Wrap up and under move, and the shot will not go. Ball tipped, grabbed, and thrown out of bounds by a West Side player out the baseline. Shooting percentage-wise, it's been not the best first half for West Side. Dare I say that they're probably sub 20% right now in terms of shooting. They've had looks, it just has not gone in, and that's allowed Ambrose to balloon the lead out to 13. Now they play with great confidence and a little bit of a front-running attitude for the Archers, working around the perimeter, cross court to Sugarman, back to Hughes at the top of the arc. Now Sugarman near side, step back three on the right side wing, long bounce off the miss. Henderson skies up to grab it. Henderson bouncing it off of Trevino, who gets in the passing lane on the far sideline. And got sticky hands getting in those lanes. 13-point lead by the Archers. Sage, forced left, pops it up, gives it to Moser on the right side. Henderson drives baseline, gets rejected. And an offensive foul on Graves, trying to free up some space for Henderson. Right now, you just got to hope that you can get a few buckets and stop the bleeding with the last 3 minutes before halftime before Coach Brown can kind of draw up something on the whiteboard to let these kids know where to go with the basketball, because right now they seem a little bit out of sorts offensively. Definitely in a drought right now in the first 5 minutes of the second quarter. Trevino all alone for three on the left side. He misses the long bomb. Rebound by West Side. Moser throws his body into the Archer defender underneath the basket after he weaves past four of them. And that's another offensive foul against West Side. A little bit flustered as the kids have their hands in their hair and on their head trying to catch their breath. Here comes Hughes knifing in, and he'll get called for the charge on Robinson. So the offensive fouls abounding right now. Everybody just wanting to play football with the basketball. Here's Robinson, who has that ball thrown out of his arms, stolen away by Ambrose in the backcourt. Mathias again goes right into the body of Bean, and another offensive foul. We've had 5 offensive charges in the last 60 seconds. I've never seen a ball game like that. Here's Moser breaking the press with the dribble, gives it to Robinson, wraps it around the opposite side, and gets just blown up and blocked by Hughes. Opposite way, Trevino lost it, gives it back to Mathias, who steals it the opposite way for West Side. Ugly basketball right now. Moser, long layup attempt off the back iron, no good. Rebound back to Campbell, all alone. Push shot off the glass is good. Thank heavens. 23-12, and Campbell with the first points for West Side in this second quarter. Sugarman drives baseline, gives it back up to the top, all alone. Near side wing three for Krager, and that one rims out. Lead holds at 11 with 95 seconds left here in the second quarter. Moser has been kind of forced to dribble in and out of pressure. There's a great find from the free throw line to the right side. Block. Campbell sneaks past his defender, and Campbell gets back-to-back field goal makes. Now you just got to play defense. Here comes another steal on the near side angle. Henderson with the left-hand layup. He misses it badly, and Parker Moser can't get that one to go on the putback, and now the kids are really wrestling with each other. Another whistle. Sage looked like he got into a wrestling match with Ambrose, and the whistles have definitely been coming. You can't say that the officials haven't called it close to the vest. The boys are just getting frustrated with the shots not going in and the aggressive play by Ambrose. Here's Mathias. Dribbles out of the initial pressure, gives it to the far side, drives the baseline, and the find. Athletic layup by Hughes is good. 25-14, 1 minute left. Sage in the half circle, shoots the shot on the left side wing, and that's short. Hughes back to Trevino, drives the baseline, back up to the top, all alone for three, short off the rim. Knifing in is Mathias. Walks with it, I thought, but it's missed off the front of the rim. Shooting percentage-wise for both teams, I will say, dare I say, just bad. I mean, sub-20s for both squads. Here's Sage. Gives it to Moser, and the Pirates are content to try and dribble this clock out. Maybe get the last shot to cut it down to single digits before halftime. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Baseball pass to the near side angles. Sage at the top of the arc, wraps it down to Moser. Hesitates, back to Sage. 3 seconds now. Henderson for three, step back, and that is missed. No good. Shot clock goes off, Ambrose has it, and Coach Moser and this West Side squad have a lot to talk about in terms of adjustments going into halftime. It's a 25-14 affair. Don't go anywhere. We'll talk a little bit more about what we've seen on the halftime show, brought to you by Puppy Steps Training, the premier board and train facility in northern Utah and southern Idaho since 2013. Brad Phillips invites you to go ahead and find him online at puppystepstraining.com. We'll talk more after the break here on 105.5 KACH. Whether you're an athlete looking to treat strained or sore muscles, a multitasking mom seeking balance, or just looking to boost your mood and nutrition, Butterfly Express is here for you. Experience the soothing scents and holistic benefits that cater to both your body and mind with our wide selection of essential oils, herbs, and supplements. And the best part is, unlike other big brand companies, Butterfly Express is affordable and local. Visit us in Clifton or explore our collection online at butterflyexpress.shop and use the promo code KACH10 for 10% off all regularly priced items. Quality doesn't have to be expensive. Butterfly Express Essential Oils. When buying a vehicle, you want the process to be straightforward and the financing simple. At West Motor and West Motor Ford, that's exactly the way that you'll be treated. They also understand that accidents can happen and maintenance will be needed. When you find yourself in need of body and paint work, windshield repair, work under the hood, or under the vehicle, West Motor would love to help you out and earn your trust. Turn to West Motor and West Motor Ford in Preston and Hyde Park.
WestMotorCompany.com.
Magnolia Road is here to bring you the latest trends in women's fashion. We believe fashion should not only be stylish, but also comfortable and inclusive for every body type, with sizes small through 3X. We strongly believe in giving back to our community, and by supporting Magnolia Road, you are not only embracing fashion, but also supporting Preston and West Side activities. Our team is here to help you find that perfect outfit that suits your style and makes you feel confident. Visit Magnolia Road at our new location, 12 North State Street, Preston, Idaho.
Whether you're an athlete looking to treat strained or sore muscles, a multitasking mom seeking balance, or just looking to boost your mood and nutrition, Butterfly Express is here for you. Experience the soothing scents and holistic benefits that cater to both your body and mind with our wide selection of essential oils, herbs, and supplements. And the best part is, unlike other big brand companies, Butterfly Express is affordable and local. Visit us in Clifton or explore our collection online at butterflyexpress.shop and use the promo code KACH10 for 10% off all regularly priced items. Quality doesn't have to be expensive. Butterfly Express Essential Oils.
Step into a realm of beauty and sophistication at Day Mountain Ranch Home and Apothecary. Immerse yourself in the gentle radiance of our exquisite and popular candles, filling your home with captivating fragrances that embrace the senses. Bring refined tranquility into your home and elevate your connection to harmony through our exquisite decor, all while staying here in Franklin County. Elevate your living space with the allure of Day Mountain Ranch Home and Apothecary. Visit us today on 10th North Main Street in downtown Preston.
When you think of a medical center's vital signs, you think of a monitor beeping. Today, Franklin County Medical Center is sharing a new set of vital signs. They're the vital signs of a growing hospital. Our new medical office building is now home to the care you depend on. You'll visit us here for primary, specialty, and walk-in care. Franklin County Medical Center has been a vital part of the region's healthcare since 1929, right in your neighborhood.
Hi, I'm Brad Phillips, professional trainer and owner of Puppy Steps Training. I believe that life is more enjoyable with a well-trained dog. That's why my team and I have come together to give you the ultimate dog training experience through Puppy Steps Training. Our 8-week board and train program is specifically designed to give your puppy a head start on life. Along with access to our extensive training material, you will receive daily progress reports, weekly photo and video updates, and a hands-on training demonstration. Discover the ultimate dog training experience with Puppy Steps Training, the premier dog training facility in Northern Northern Utah and proud supporter of Westside and Preston High School athletics.
Webb Funeral Home is proud to be the leading provider of funeral services in northern Cache Valley, including southeast Idaho, for almost 100 years. We are a full-service mortuary offering the highest quality services with very affordable pricing. We have plans to meet everyone's budget, from traditional funeral services to graveside services and cremation options. We gladly provide free insurance coverage review, quality headstones and monuments, as well as funeral transcriptions. Let us answer any questions you might have by calling us at 208-852-0533. Webb Funeral Home, a trusted name in funeral service since 1925.
There's no better family activity than a night out at the movies. Worm Creek Opera House Theater on State Street in Preston is your local home for first-run family movies. The historic theater offers top-flight comfort, the coolest refreshments, and quality entertainment, all at family prices. Stop by the Worm Creek Opera House at 70 South State Street in downtown Preston. For tickets, show times, and a list of upcoming attractions, go to wormcreek.org.
Welcome into the Puppy Steps Training Halftime Show. I am your voice of the Westside Pirates out here in Meridian, Idaho for the Consolation Championship game. Our halftime stats brought to you by Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency. It's a 25-14 lead for the Ambrose Archers over Westside tonight, or rather this morning, afternoon, whatever you want to call it. We're at 11 a.m., so I guess we're still morning time. Check me on that. And that might really be the case because, feels like these kids are just so amped. They, chugged a Mountain Dew Monster concoction mix, and right now, more turnovers. Turnovers are racing the points for the Pirates on the tail end. 10-plus turnovers, 14 points at the half. For Ambrose, they really haven't done much better. The only thing different was a stretch in the second quarter where they went on a 9-0 run and really turned turnovers into easy layup points. It's been a crazy wrestling match and track meet where the boys just can't hold on to the football or really make a basket right now. There's lids, definitely a lid for the Pirates at this point, and hopefully they'll be able to find a way to unlock it in the second half. Coach Brown has the kids, getting ready for a unique zone that isn't played a terribly often amount of time. Ambrose has sat back into a full half-court 2-1-2 trap, meaning that they force the guards to have to dribble and to make a pass as they get to that soft spot area near the free throw line. And it's been very difficult. You don't see it a terribly often amount of times, and right now it is a new look for these Pirates who haven't been able to figure it out a whole ton. Looks have come, buckets have not, and that's really been the difference in the story of the first half. An 11-point lead for Ambrose. We're 3 minutes away from the start of our third quarter. We'll take another break and come back after this on the Puppy Steps Training Halftime Show, the world-class premier dog training center in northern Utah and southern Idaho since 2013. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back on the My Local Radio Sports Network.
Discover your ultimate escape at Day Mountain Ranch. Come enjoy our upscale lodges, perfect for family reunions and corporate retreats. Unwind, bond, and make memories that last in one of our luxury cabins. Host your dream wedding on our secluded property, perfect with a captivating nature backdrop. Or join our gun club. Rent or bring your own firearms and master your skills in private classes or dynamic group sessions at our premier state-of-the-art private gun range up to 2,200 yards. Your outdoor adventure and retreat begins at Day Mountain Ranch, 77 South Spring Creek Road, Preston, Idaho. Reserve your spot now at dmrresort.com. The greatest of life's moments can pass in the blink of an eye. Make sure you enjoy them with clear vision. The optometrists at Eye Care for You have been serving patients in Cache Valley and Preston for 43 years. As a full-service optical store, you'll find glasses, contacts, and professional eye health and vision exams. Doctors Philip Cromwell, Jeff Cromwell, and Lance Henderson are committed to providing you with professional care for your vision. Call today to schedule an appointment in Preston or Logan. Eye Care for You, not just a name, but a commitment.
When you think of a medical center's vital signs, you think of a monitor beeping. Today, Franklin County Medical Center is sharing a new set of vital signs. They're the vital signs of a growing hospital. Our new medical office building is now home to the care you depend on. You'll visit us here for primary, specialty, and walk-in care. Franklin County Medical Center has been a vital part of the region's healthcare since 1929, right in your neighborhood.
Hi, I'm Brad Phillips, professional trainer and owner of Puppy Steps Training. I believe that life is more enjoyable with a well-trained dog. That's why my team and I have come together to give you the ultimate dog training experience through Puppy Steps Training. Our 8-week board and train program is specifically designed to give your puppy a head start on life. Along with access to our extensive training material, you will receive daily progress reports, weekly photo and video updates, and a hands-on training demonstration. Discover the ultimate dog training experience with Puppy Steps Training, the premier dog training facility in northern Utah, and proud supporter of Westside and Preston High School athletics.
Whether it's your vehicle, home, business, or even life, protecting the things that matter most shouldn't be left to chance. At Farm Bureau, the Smith Agency, everything that is important to you is important to us. That's why our office and agents are united to protect your future and give you peace of mind today. I'm Brittany Smith. As your local Farm Bureau agents, my husband Braden and I would love to customize and simplify plans that are unique to you and what you care about. Stop in today and see how Farm Bureau can make insurance simple for you.
As we start the beginning of our second half, third quarter, Preston Auto Parts Car Quest invites you to come on in and find all the car part needs that you might need right on State Street in Preston. Westside will start off with the basketball. Brown will give it to Moser, and he'll work out of the pressure. That 2-1-2 trap once again. Robinson in the near side throws it up into the arms of Trevino, and he easily steals that one, finds his man on the left side, and it's tipped around and sent the opposite way. And our official misses the call, a very blatant miss by our official. It was tipped out of bounds by the Archers, and then they'll give it back to them on the near side baseline. Trevino, bounce pass up to the top, thought about the three, and the bad pass scooped up by Hughes on the opposite side. Trevino, back to Sugarman. Poke and prod from beyond. It's a 2-3 zone, and it's really working the defensive guards of Westside. Here's the step-in three by Trevino, and that won't go. Rising in to try and put the ball back into the hoop was Hughes on the high jump, and that one is missed as well. Brown to Moser inside, floats it up, and that one won't go. It's tipped around back by Campbell, and it goes in. So a tip around by the combined efforts of Ambrose and Westside gets that one to go back in. We'll give that officially to Ivan Campbell on the putback tip, as he was the closest one in the area, and at least his hand there. Here comes Yanor, kick out for three, another big shot that's opened by Sugarman, who's been held pretty quiet in the ball game. He hits his first tray from beyond the arc, and that sends the lead back up to 12. Moser to Campbell, slipping off the screen. Robinson, sidestep for three in the corner, and he answers, yes. Big candidate for the I Care For You highlight play of the game. We get Graves on the floor, a little bit gimpy and in some pain. He gets helped off the sideline under his own power. And we'll get a substitution as his brother Rafe will come in for him. Robinson with 5 points, and that big three-point shot was pretty off the arm. Cuts it down to 9, still within arm's distance. Hughes will get the inbound and work to the near sideline. Sugarman and Hughes rotate the basketball from right to left on the top of the perimeter. Now a 3-2 zone implemented by Westside. Inside feed, back out to Hughes. Ball on the ground, tipped around, and thrown into the arms of Graves. Campbell ends up with his paws on it at his own free throw line, and he'll push it across half court. Campbell to Moser, cross court to Brown, open for three, he'll rise, yes! Back-to-back threes by the Westside Pirates, and Eli Brown, I believe, his first points of the ball game. Down to 6, 28-22. Hughes at the top of the arc, quick pass to Trevino, and that ball just gets sent into another zip code. Bad pass from Trevino intended for Hughes, and it was nowhere near him going back to the top of the arc. We get a timeout by the Archers, And we'll take our first break of the second half, brought to you by Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. We'll be back here in just a moment on 105.5 KACH and the My Local Radio Sports Network.
It's always refreshing to shop where you know you'll be appreciated. It's even better to know that you can get everything you need, quality parts at fair prices. The team at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest appreciates every customer. They work hard to make sure that you have the right part the first time, on time. Whether it's motorcycles, farm and ranch, lawn and garden, or car or truck parts, you can always get it all at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. Stop in where you'll be treated like a friend. 17 South State Street, Preston.
Here back into the start of our second half. Westside going on a 6-0 run here. Late in the third. Here's a lob into the backcourt from Robinson. Punt gathered by Moser in the backcourt, and here comes a screen from Campbell. Down in the corner again for Brown, who goes off the left side, tipped around. Graves at the offensive rebound, back in the arms of Campbell, and he cleans it up. So Westside, 8-0 run, back to within 4. Campbell, the leading scorer for the Pirates, really in the majority of this tournament, has shown himself as an offensive weapon. Kind of different and growing from last year. Here's a shot from about 4 feet behind the three-point line by Sugarman. And it's missed. Here comes the long lob down to Brown. Spins into the lane, floats in. That one missed off the front of the rim. Yanor, defensive grab. Archer's the opposite way, down in the corner. Trevino drives the baseline, and he is blocked by Brown. Rejected. Here comes Brown taking the basketball away with some space on the right side. Goes back into the middle. Dribbles in and out of pressure. It's tipped around. Moser back to Rafe, and that one's stolen away. Sugarman and Matthias misses the momentum, stops on the left side, gives it back to Trevino, knifing in. His layup missed off the right, off the glass. Robinson with numbers, bounce pass, goes off of the feet of Hughes. Here comes the opposite way, and the ball gets thrown out of bounds. It's been circus basketball. These kids cannot hold on to the basketball to save their life right now. I mean, and I say that for both teams. Like it's been bad to watch. Kids jogging up and down the court. About 4 of the 5 kids not invested in the fast break play, and one kid doing something that he's seen on NBA Street, and the ball just gets thrown out of bounds 80% of the time. So it's here's Sage in for Campbell, breaks the press, goes up and under, and gets fouled on the backside by Yanor. 28-24, and some free throws coming up. And here comes Campbell at the line. Shot is up, bounced off the front of the rim, no good. 0 for 1. That was free throws were really something that we discussed a little bit back in the first 2 games of the tournament, and Westside looking to improve that number and bump up that percentage at the free throw line. They did better in the second game than the first, and Campbell goes 1 for 2. A substantial run right now for the Pirates. They're on an 11-3 run since the beginning of the third quarter, and that's exactly what they needed. They've cut the lead down 2-3. They've been forcing the Archers to take long shots from beyond the perimeter. Matthias to Hughes, inside, backdoor cut, tipped around and pushed out of bounds by Ambrose. Couldn't hold on to it on the backdoor cut. Knifing in was Yanor, and it will go out of bounds. The Pirates will take it on their own baseline. West Side has been able to fight back into this game to a competitive spot, down 3. Sage gets a screen from Rafe. Forced left, gives it right to Moser, saves it from going out of bounds, dribbles out into the key, out for Bean to tie, rims out, no good. Tipped around and grabbed by Ambrose. Hughes tips it over the head of Sage, gives it back to the right side. Sugarman to the backdoor cut. Secondary fast break by Piney. His first points of the game come at a crucial moment for the Archers to keep Westside back down to 5. Robinson and Moser dribbling in and out of pressure. Graves calls for it. The bad pass tipped away. Poor spot to throw to on the angles. 3 Archers in the area. Here's a rise for 3 by Matthias, and that one's well short. Rafe gets the rebound. 2 on 3. West Side down numbers. Back for Moser for 3, and his shot back iron. Rebound Campbell, and he gets fouled on the backside on the rebound by Krager. .233 left here in the third quarter, brought to you by Preston Auto Parts Car Quest. Out on the floor, it's Robinson, Rafe, Campbell, and Crew. Bean alone for 3, straight away. That is buried. Yes, Bean, Robinson comes up big in the moments that's needed in the third quarter. West Side down by 2, 30-28. Sugarman and Hughes back and forth, forcing it back to Sugarman on the left side. Wing thought about knifing in. Moser steals it, has an open lane for the easy layup and the tie. Yes. Tie ball game, 30 all, as Westside has fought back after an 11-point deficit at halftime and has come up with a huge run to get back to a tie ball game. Laser beam pass on the miscue defensively. Hughes finds Piney again for the score. Back up to by 2 are the Archers. Bounce pass inside. Moser to Sage for 3. Uses his feet, bounces around. Bean comes back into the lane to grab it on the rebound. Put back. Or back tied. Robinson and Campbell leading the charge for the Pirates in this run. Hughes, laser beam shot from the free throw line. Looks like he was shooting down into the bucket as he jumped high over the top of a couple different Pirate defenders. Takes the lead back by 2. 56 seconds left. Campbell bounces it off of a Ambrose defender out the baseline, and we get a substitution as Henderson and Graves will come in to give Campbell and Moser a breather, an extended breather, and trying to time it up nicely at the end of the third quarter. Henderson throws it into no man's land at the mid post, and Ambrose collects it on the steal. Trevino to Hughes. Wrap around the corner to Sugarman. Hughes bounces off of Henderson, and they work the right side. Nowhere to really go inside. And we get a timeout. 12 seconds on the shot clock with 26 seconds left before the end of the third quarter. Ambrose by 2 will take the break. Come back right after this on 105.5 KCH.
Hey there, Pirate fans. If you like tonight's game, make sure to follow and subscribe to My Local Radio Westside on YouTube to watch live Westside Pirate sports action online all year round.
Up the hole goes Moser. He makes one man miss, and he's off to the races. He's at midfield.
Don't miss a moment and stay in the loop with MyLocalRadio.com this sports season.
Full timeout called here with 26 seconds left in the third quarter. Westside has fought back to be within 2 of Ambrose in the Consolation Championship game at Rocky Mountain High School as part of the Pro Image Sports Holiday Classic in Boise. Good bounce back. The points have been coming more in droves. They've blown up here. You look at the stat sheet. Garrett Robinson with 8 points, Ivan Campbell with 5, Brown with 3, and Moser with 2, all in the third quarter alone. And on the defensive end, they forced Ambrose to take shots from beyond the perimeter, and you would imagine that they have something drawn up here with 12 seconds on the shot clock to get a good look and see what they can do. Here comes the Archers quickly on the pass, knifing in. Hughes is up and rolls around, and good. So that, I guess the plan was give it to Hughes and make him clear the lane and drive in on the floater, and it works. 36-32. Sage Back to Henderson at the top of the arc. Has that one poked out from behind. Fast break for Trevino, knifing in, and that one is missed. Foul late by our official. It bounced twice on the rim, and the boys were already coming back to get the rebound before he blew the whistle with 3.6 seconds left in the third. And Trevino at the line. Trying to push this up to a 5-point lead, and he does. 37-32. Bean will come out. Henderson comes in. Second shot for Trevino at the line. Squares his feet, launches, back iron, no good. Tipped by Graves. Graves has got to take the shot. He gives it to Henderson, and Henderson doesn't have the angle or the leg power flowing out of bounds to get a shot off cleanly, and we go into the fourth quarter. The Archers up 37-32, but more of a competitive ball game and a little bit cleaner starting the third quarter. We'll be back after this on 105.5 KACH.
When you are looking for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, but you want something that is ready to eat now, always stop at the Stokes Market Deli in Preston. With cold and hot cases, you can always find food that is fresh, hot, or cold. Sandwiches, soup, salads, deviled eggs, donuts, wraps, cheese trays, desserts, and a hot and delicious buffet. A meal out doesn't have to be at a restaurant. Come and enjoy something for everyone at the Stokes Market Deli today. 217 South State Street in Preston.
Looking for unique ideas to promote your business? How about something for that special gift, celebration, team sport, vacation, or family outing? DeMarie's Vinyl Designs can design and produce items for any occasion, male or female, with the highest quality merchandise and procedures that will not fade, peel, or wear out. Check out her store on Etsy at etsy.com/shop/DeMarie's Vinyl Designs.
Welcome back here into the fourth quarter, a tight ball game between the Westside Pirates and the Ambrose Archers of Meridian, Idaho. Archers will start off with the basketball and the quick pass to Hughes from Trevino. Trevino gives it off to the far side baseline. Sugarman caught up in some traffic, has to pass out of it. Has the pressure from beyond the perimeter. Sugarman pumps once, gives it back up to the top to Trevino, knifing in, off balance shot, and it's well to the right. Robinson rips it away from Yanor for the defensive grab. Bean almost loses the handles himself, passes off to Henderson on the right side. Here's Moser with a full head of steam. Campbell underneath the basket, nowhere really to go with the basketball. Wraps it out to Bean for three, left side, drips around, no good, and Yanor and Hughes come down with it. Moser gives up the height advantage and then fouls from behind. Thought he had a clean swipe at it. That will be his third personal foul. 7:17 left. Hughes throws it. Campbell steals it away at midcourt. And Hughes comes in like a freight train and bounces off of Ivan Campbell right at the top of the arc. At least helps his team get back defensively. That's his second personal foul. First team foul of the quarter. Not a bad foul, to be honest. Stops the transition bucket. Brown is checked into the ball game. Brown throws it, or gives it to Campbell. Now Robinson at the top, and now they reset. Moser rising to the far side. Sage gets a screen from Campbell, wraps it back to the near side. Brown double teamed. Campbell in the mid post. Yanor on his backside. Spins off of Yanor, goes up off the glass, and the shot just too strong. Good move, just not the finish that they needed there. Here's Hughes on the opposite end, passing to Mathis. And Mathis will pull it back out. 3-2 zone implemented by Westside. Corner 3 is no good. Tipped around, and the foul against Yenor over the backside of Bean. Second team foul. And they're actually going to give that foul to Anstein. Here is Sage. Making some room, finds Moser on the opposite end. Throws it up, and a lot of contact. Here's Brown on the backside, and he gets fouled. So Moser runs right into the body of a Ambrose Archer, and three bodies go careening down the floor, down the baseline. The shot was missed by Moser. Brown comes in and puts it off the glass, and the secondary defender comes in and fouls him on the arm. 34-37, and the three-point play by Brown will not go off the left side. Here comes Hughes driving up against Moser. His shot rejected by the side of the backboard. Here's Westside the opposite way. Moser, opposite end, knifing in, kicks it out to Sage. He'll drive the baseline. Off-balance shot, won't go. Brown, offensive rebound, back to Sage. And he gets fouled on the pass. (37-34), 6:05 left in the fourth, and we've got a ball game on our hands for sure. Moser has the basketball, tips it, and it's blocked by the 6'6" frame of Yenor. Hughes down to the far side. Mathis for three. No. Goes right back into Mathis's body, and Bean ends up with it. Dribbles out of pressure. Moser has it now. Sage wrapping underneath the baseline. The jump shot won't go on the left side angle. Brown all alone for three after the offensive rebound by Campbell, and that won't go. That goes back into the arms of Sage, and he gets tackled onto the floor by an Ambrose Archer on the shot. A lot of offensive rebounds. Westside was able to correct that. Really from the first game, and we get a timeout from Westside. I don't think that's a bad idea. 2 free throws coming up for Crew Sage. After this, we'll take the quick breather and bring you more action here in the fourth quarter of the Pro Image Sports Classic here in Meridian. Papa J's World Headquarters in Clifton, Idaho, started on the dream of a man who wanted to give back to his small-town farming community. 20 years later, it's a place renowned for its gourmet beef jerky, deli, and uniquely friendly customer experience. The friendly staff at Papa J's invites you to come in or find them online at papajs.com, where you can have the unique taste of Papa J's beef jerky shipped to you all with a click of a button. Papa J's, world-class jerky in small-town USA. papajs.com. Welcome back here into Rocky Mountain High School. Westside and the Westside Pirates and the Archers of Ambrose have been going back and forth in the second half to jockey for the lead. Currently, as we speak, Westside in the double bonus after 5 fouls were given up by the Archers in the early 2.5 minutes of the fourth quarter. That is going to work in favor of Westside, absolutely moving forward. Crew Sage will go to the line for 2 free throw shots as both teams will come out of their respective huddles and get down onto the floor. It's been such a fast-paced game, I haven't even been able to keep very good stats. I have to apologize to all of you. Here is Crew Sage at the line for 2 free throws. Take his breather and his practice steps. First shot up and good. 35-37. Back to a game of 2. This to cut it to 1 on the free throw, and it is also good. 37-36, Ambrose with it. Crew Sage knocks down both of his free throws. Here is Hughes and Mathis at the top of the arc, playing hot potato with it. Sugarman on the far side corner. Ambrose was given the opportunity to shoot the 3-ball early in the second half, and here comes Yenor on the turnaround shot on the quick feed. So Ambrose able to break the defense of Westside that time around, but really it's been Westside giving up the three-point bomb. Here's Brown well behind the arc, and that one falls out, no good. Cross-court pass from Mathis to Hughes down in the corner. To the right side now, sidestep, fling to Sugarman for three. Long and missed. Yenor tracks it down in the near side corner. Throws it to the near side for Sugarman. Here's Hughes. Back to Sugarman. Three ball for Hughes high, and Sage gets sandwiched between the 6'6" frame of Yenor and the 6'3" frame of Mathis. And we'll take a walk down to the opposite end of the court for more free throws. It's going to be the long portion of the game here, especially considering that Ambrose has given up a ton of fouls. 2 shots for Sage as the gym goes quiet. Not a ton of people here in the gymnasium. A few teams waiting to play on the court afterwards. Here is Sage. Rims it out off the back iron. No good on the first shot. Bean comes out. Graves comes in after a little bit of a stinger and a rolled ankle. He's been able to come back now. Here's Sage again, sets his feet and misses the second one as well. Goes 2 for 2 the first time, 0 for 2 the second time, and Ambrose takes it the opposite way. Mathis for three. That one bounces in and out. Graves clears some space, gets the outlet to Brown. 4:15 left in the ballgame. Coach Brown calling out the offense. Bounce pass to Sage on the far side angle. Screen from Campbell down into the corner for Brown. Couldn't catch it cleanly, and Moser barely steps on the baseline for the turnover after the quick pass. Three-point lead still held by Ambrose. If they've been able to hit those three-point shots, they'd be well in a good position. And the blocking foul by Moser on Hughes. Uses his body. Tries to do the classic arms up, but kind of moving with the hip. And it gets called by our official. Mathis driving the right side of the key, passes down to Yenor, and his push shot won't go, and the foul on Graves on the backside. Free throw battle here in the fourth quarter, brought to you by Papa J's Beef Jerky and Deli out of Clifton, Idaho. Here's the shot by Yenor. Up and down, hits the 40-point mark, and a lead by 4 by the Archers with 3:40 remaining in the ballgame. Second shot by Yenor, also good. Automatic there. Moser faced with full court pressure here, passes it off to Graves on the near side. Back to Campbell, right side block, bounces in, and the shot bounces off the iron, goes off the arms of Brown, and it's flipped out of bounds by Graves, who volleyball spikes it on the third offensive rebound attempt. Westside left some points out on the floor there. Missed free throws and a couple missed shots. Sugarman to Hughes at the top of the arc. And Westside settles down into that 2-3 zone. Corner three by Sugarman. Good off his left hand. Big shot. Up to an 8-point lead for Ambrose, under 3 minutes now, and the backs against the walls for the Pirates. Here's Brown on the opposite end. Didn't like the shot. Gives it back out to the far side. Tipped and sent off the arms of Ambrose. Robinson set to check into the ball game. Who is he coming in for? Sage. Brown will inbound on the far side corner. Gives it to Moser. Forced left, back into the key. Reddick bodies up his man, has a good feed, and puts it up off the glass. Timeout by Coach Brown. Down 6, 44-38. We'll take the breather. Come back here in a second on 105.5 KACH.
In 1996, my father, Jay Moyle, started producing gourmet beef jerky in the foothills of Clifton, Idaho. Now, over 20 years later, Papa Jay's beef jerky is a staple of the Franklin County community. Family run since the beginning, the modern way of making jerky here at Papa Jay's is the old-fashioned way. Absolutely no shortcuts are taken in producing the finest quality and most delicious smoked meat you can find. Come over to Papa Jay's and bite into a tender, flavorful stick of Papa Jay's, and your view of jerky will never be the same. 10 South Main Highway, Clifton, Idaho.
Craving sweets or just looking for a place to catch up with friends? Head to the Preston Candy Shop on Main Street here in Preston. We've got candy, ice cream, and a cool hangout spot all rolled into one. Come visit us today for a sugar rush and good times. 27 North State Street in Preston.
Back into this action here in the fourth quarter. 2:35 remain. Ambrose very content to dribble out as much clock as they can. Here's Sugarman on the far side, and the offensive set in the huddle drawn up by Ambrose and Coach Sugarman in action here. Here's Matthias' shot placement off the front of the rim, and that will be tipped out of bounds by the Archers. Down by 6, 2:15 left. You can imagine that Robinson is going to get a setup for three. Brown also with a hot hand here. Here's Brown to Bean in the far side corner. Does not look to shoot. Wraps it around the defender on the far side wing. Moser now penetrates. Out for Robinson. Now he pulls the trigger, and that one out on the shot. Good look. Doesn't fall. Ambrose the opposite way with 30 seconds on the shot clock, 1:45 remaining. Trevino, left wing, free throw line extended, passes back up to the top, and an inlet feed. Out for Matthias, drives the baseline, and he'll get fouled by Moser. Make him earn it the hard way. Had a clear lane to the bucket, and Coach Brown does not like that Matthias had that lane to go through. The C opens up on the baseline, and here he is with some opportunity to put the game on ice. That will be the 5th foul on Parker Moser in the ball game. Sage will come in his stead, and with 90 seconds left, this really are the critical moments that Westside needs to figure this out. Here is the first free throw from Matthias, and it will brick off the back iron. So consolation prize for losing Moser, one missed free throw. Second one coming up, and the lefty hits the second. 45-38, 126. Brown flings it to the near side for Sage. Back out to Bean. He'll rise for three, and he knocks it in. Robinson cuts it back down to 4. And another timeout with 1:18 remaining. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back right after this on 105.5 KACH.
If you're looking for someplace new as you head into your golden years, look into the tradition of quality designer homes built by Ralph's Construction in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. Working in Phase 3 now, with Phase 4 starting soon, these homes can be built to a floor plan that you desire, or Ralph's Construction has other options that you're sure to fall in love with. Call today for more information, 435-232-1837. Now is the time to plan for the finest home of your lifetime. Ralph's Construction, 435-232-1837.
Welcome back here to Rocky Mountain High School, a tight ball game. 4-point difference between these teams, 45-41 for the Ambrose Archers. They have possession after the big make from Bean Robinson on the left side wing. He adds to his total. And I'm going to be completely honest, this fourth quarter has been terrible for keeping stats for me personally. I could probably do better. But nonetheless, here we go into it. All you really care about really is the final score, right? So that's what we got. 45-41. Full court press implemented by Westside. The trap coming on Matthias. It's easily broken here on the far side for Hughes. Bouncing off to Yenor, who passes up the easy shot to run off more clock at the top of the arc. Sugarman v. Henderson. Mathias inside. Yenor lost the basketball, and he takes the shot and misses it. Westside with a chance here. Sage, cross flick over to Henderson. Bean in the corner, no. Rebound, Henderson fouled on the backside. No shot, but with 5 fouls given, we're going to get free throws, stopping the clock, and Lincoln Henderson can put this to a one-possession game with free throws at the line. Here is Henderson, and he misses everything on the shot. Airballs the free throw. This to cut it down to 3. And he hits it. That one looked a lot better. 45-42. Hughes on a race to the left side. Layup attempt. Blocking foul against Robinson, who tried to set his feet underneath the legs of Hughes, and we'll get free throws on the opposite end. Tough placement. Bean tries to set his feet while Hughes was kind of in the mid-air portion, and he gets called for the block. Tyson Hughes at the line. First free throw spins out to the right side, no good. Second shot coming up for Hughes. Bricks it, no good. Brown saves it from the baseline. Sage has got it. 0 for 2 at the free throw line for the Archers. Here's Campbell in the near side corner. Picks up his dribble, gives it to Brown, near side. Stops. Fouled in the middle by the Archers, and Brown down on the floor. Gimpy getting up again. This is the second time that Brown feels a terrible amount of pain in this ball game. Yesterday, he had to roll out his left hip, and Brown does not look super great right now. He's going to go to the line. He'll probably get to shoot his free throws, but Coach Brown might pull him out. Eli comes to the free throw line and then walks it off. Looks like he got his leg rolled up on, and he is very gingerly walking on his right leg. Eli Brown refusing to come out. Our official says let's get this thing over with and get going. 26 seconds on the shot clock. Brown, first shot, bricks off the left side, no good. Substitution coming in, and Steen comes in for Yenor. This will cut the game down to 2. Brown back to the line. His free throw up and good. Brown comes off the sideline, making 1 for 2, 45-43 with 26 seconds left in the ball game. Hughes gets fouled hard by Robinson, and he'll go to the line on the opposite end. Might be a strategic foul by Bean. That was definitely a hard foul, and Hughes does not like it, takes offense to it, and gives Bean the business, going the opposite way on the court. Hughes to the line. He went 0 for 2 last time. 45-43 is the score. And here he is once again. His first shot up and good. Pushes it to a 3-point lead. Second shot for Hughes, also good. Goes 2 for 2. There he is, that redemption line. And another timeout. 2-possession game with 25 seconds left. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back right after this on 105.5 KACH.
North Star's Ultimate Outdoors is the best provider of power sport vehicles right here in downtown Preston. Vehicles and equipment from brand names that you know and trust, like Steel, Polaris, and Yamaha. Stop in and let us get you ready for your next adventure at North Star's Ultimate Outdoors. It's where the fun starts, 777 North State Street, Preston.
Hi, my name is Penny Wright, born and raised in Preston. I am your local Medicare agent. I am here to give you the knowledge you need so you can make an informed and wise choice for your Medicare needs. Call me at 208-852-2367 if you're turning 65 or have any Medicare questions.
"25 seconds left here in the ballgame. Westside will inbound to Sage on the near side corner. Henderson and Sage work across the timeline. Bounce pass back to Sage. Drives into the lane, floats it up and over the top, and it's good. We get the timeout. Oh, no, timeout. It's a foul against Lincoln Henderson, and we'll go walk the opposite way on the court and try and figure it out. This time, Mathis to the line for 2 free throws. 45 points for Westside, 47 for Ambrose, and the free throws very important coming up. And it rolls off the front and in. So this could be the final moments Ambrose upset with the timeout taken by Coach Brown because it was already in the hands of the shooter. 30-second timeout. We'll go ahead and keep it here, and Ambrose is going to continue to argue out on the court, and the timeout's already called, so 13 seconds left in the ballgame. Westside will take the moment to try and, I think it was probably a timeout to ice the free throw shooter, and technically you're not supposed to be able to call the timeout once the ball goes into the hands of the shooter, but nonetheless, here it is. And this free throw coming up incredibly important. If he misses it, it allows Westside a chance to draw up a three-point play, to come up with a tying shot to force this thing into overtime possibly. If he makes this free throw, this thing could be put into the cooler for the Consolation Championship game for Ambrose. So Lincoln Mathis will go to the line once again. Shooting one. Takes a deep breath, holds it on his left hip, and here is the shot. Up and good. There it is. 49-45, 12 seconds left. Sage throws it off to Rafe, and it's easily stolen away, and that will be it. Game over for this squad. Ambrose will hold on to it, and they come away with the victory. It was a tough battle, and a good one at that. This is a good Ambrose squad. Westside goes 1-2 overall in the tournament. We'll go ahead and dip into the Ralph's Construction post-game show, and let's get out of Boise. How about that? We'll be back after this quick moment from our sponsors.
Today's game is brought to you by Beckstead Real Estate, the real estate experts for Franklin County and beyond. Day Mountain Ranch, relax, retreat, recharge. Crumble Cookies, bringing friends and family together over the world's best cookies. Magnolia Road, ladies, stop in and update your wardrobe today. Puppy Steps Training, Northern Utah and Southern Idaho's premier board and puppy training facility since 2011. Butterfly Express Essential Oils in Clifton, where quality doesn't have to be expensive. West Motors, your only stop for newer used cars in Preston and in Logan. Stokes Market True Value, with the freshest meat and produce in Preston. Webb Funeral Home, serving Preston and surrounding communities since 1925. Ralph's Construction, building homes in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. I Care for You, not just a name, but a commitment. Franklin County Medical Center, with the finest care in all of the Cache Valley. Preston Auto Parts CarQuest, we have all the parts you need to keep your car running strong. Naylor Insurance, your local agent for home, health, life, and auto. North Star's Ultimate Outdoors. Get ready for your next outdoor adventure at North Star's Ultimate Outdoors in Preston. Evergreen Financial Partners. When planning your future, trust the experts at Evergreen Financial Partners in Preston and now in Pocatello. Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency. Don't leave the things that matter to you to chance. Call Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency today. Northern Title, the trusted name in the tri-state area. And by Papa J's Deli and Jerky in Clifton. Now, stay tuned. The Ralph's Construction postgame show is coming up next.
Papa J's World Headquarters in Clifton, Idaho, started on the dream of a man who wanted to give back to his small-town farming community. 20 years later, it's a place renowned for its gourmet beef jerky, deli, and uniquely friendly customer experience. The friendly staff at Papa J's invites you to come in or find them online at papajs.com, where you can have the unique taste of Papa J's beef jerky shipped to you all with a click of a button. Papa J's, world-class jerky in small-town USA. papajs.com. The greatest of life's moments can pass in the blink of an eye. Make sure you enjoy them with clear vision. The optometrists at Eye Care For You have been serving patients in Cache Valley and Preston for 43 years. As a full-service optical store, you'll find glasses, contacts, and professional eye health and vision exams. Doctors Philip Cromwell, Jeff Cromwell, and Lance Henderson are committed to providing you with professional care for your vision. Call today to schedule an appointment in Preston or Logan. Eye Care For You, not just a name, but a commitment.
Whether it's your vehicle, home, business, or even life, protecting the things that matter most shouldn't be left to chance. At Farm Bureau, the Smith Agency, everything that is important to you is important to us. That's why our office and agents are united to protect your future and give you peace of mind today. I'm Brittany Smith. As your local Farm Bureau agents, my husband Braden and I would love to customize and simplify plans that are unique to you and what you care about. Stop in today and see how Farm Bureau can make insurance simple for you.
Welcome into the Rouse Construction post-game show, building in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. What a great time we've had at the Pro Image Sports Classic here in Boise. The final game of the Consolation Championship, Westside falls just short, 49-45 to the Ambrose Archers. And it was a good game. First half looked a little bit wonky. Kids a little bit more out of control, but Westside ends up scoring. They had 14 points at halftime. I'm pretty sure. No. Yes, 14 points. My statistics have been well off today. It's been a doozy one here. But they end up scoring an incredible amount of points in the third half, get on a great run. Credit to Ambrose for being able to make the shots what they needed to. Westside came roaring back to try and steal momentum away, but Ambrose ends up making the shots at the very end to make it difficult. Eli Brown goes out in the final moments of the fourth quarter with a little bit of a rolled ankle. We'll try and see what how that will affect next week's play. But that's all that we got here from Boise. We want to thank all of you for joining us here on the Rouse Construction post-game show. We'll take one more break, get our final stats and our Eye Care For You highlight play of the game right after this.
If you're looking for someplace new as you head into your golden years, look into the tradition of quality designer homes built by Ralph's Construction in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. Working in Phase 3 now, with Phase 4 starting soon, these homes can be built to a floor plan that you desire, or Ralph's Construction has other options that you're sure to fall in love with. Call today for more information, 435-232-1837. Now is the time to plan for the finest home of your lifetime. Ralph's Construction, 435-232-1837.
Are you looking to buy or sell a home but confused where to even begin the process? Come to the most trusted and longest established real estate group in Franklin County with Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team.
We've been a proud part of this community since 1979 when my dad, Scott Beckstead, began here in Preston. Since our founding, we've come to know the importance of honesty and promoting a community of giving back. Contact me, Bailey Beckstead, and our team at Beckstead Real Estate for all your real estate needs, buying, selling, or renting.
The greatest of life's moments can pass in the blink of an eye. Make sure you enjoy them with clear vision. The optometrists at Eye Care for You have been serving patients in Cache Valley and Preston for 43 years. As a full-service optical store, you'll find glasses, contacts, and professional eye health and vision exams. Doctors Philip Cromwell, Jeff Cromwell, and Lance Henderson are committed to providing you with professional care for your vision. Call today to schedule an appointment in Preston or Logan. Eye Care for You. Not just a name, but a commitment.
Welcome in, everybody, here to the final moments of the Rouse Construction post-game show. I'm Cody Olsen, thanking you for joining us here on a wonderful three-day trip for basketball here in Boise. Westside goes 1-2 overall and falls just short of the Consolation Championship here in the small varsity bracket against the Ambrose Archers, a great athletic team that Westside fought with and came back down 11 at halftime, and it was a fun one. Your leader in terms of points, Garrett Robinson. Bean ends the night with 14. Ivan Campbell just behind him with 11. Cruz Sage got in on the action. Eli Brown as well, and we're missing a good chunk of fourth quarter stats, which I apologize for. But nonetheless, why don't you go ahead and find Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency, right on First East and Preston. Go ahead and talk to Brittany and Braden Smith. They'll love to talk to you about the basketball that happened here over the weekend, and they'll love to talk to you also about how they can help you protect the things which matter most in your life: home, health, life, auto, farm, anything that you could possibly think of. Go ahead and talk to Braden and Brittany about it, and they'll be here for you. Our Eye Care for You highlight play of the game is going to go to Eli Brown. Eli made some big shots at big moments in this one and fought through a little bit of injury as well. Had a big three-point play to cut this, actually take the lead back in the fourth quarter with about 2 minutes left, and just could not hold on to it. But Eli was at the forefront of, everything good happening for Westside in this game. Bean and Ivan Campbell will share the player of the game, and we will wrap up here from Boise. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining us on MyLocalRadio.com and the MyLocalRadio.com Sports Network. We'll have more basketball next week before the Christmas break ends. I hope you enjoy your fantastic weekend. Enjoy some fun football, bowl games coming up, basketball coming up, everything that you could possibly think of. Go on and enjoy it and get ready for the holidays. On behalf of all of us at MyLocalRadio.com, including John Beverly, our audio-visual technician back in the studio, Val Cook, our executive producer, Dan Hubbard, the voice of the Preston Indians, I am Cody Olsen saying thank you, and as always, go Pirates.
The proceedings have been a wholly owned production of MyLocalRadio.com and Cook Brothers Broadcasting, no portion of which may be used without written consent from Old West Media Incorporated. Thank you for joining us on this production of Westside Pirate Athletics on MyLocalRadio.com. Until next time, go Pirates!